On set with me now, tour guide extraordinaire Christopher Creary, who has extensive knowledge about the history of Hope Gardens, and particularly the Chinese gardens. He's created his own job description at the Chinese garden, and he also visited China. Going to talk to him some more. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for being here this morning.
Good morning.
All is well?
Yes, all is well.
Good.
Yeah.
So, tell me about this tour guide extraordinaire. How did it start for you? How did you start out in this business? I hear you're a bit of a history buff.
Yes, I started out my tour guide just about 1987 when I did the Ja.C.A.C centenary then. And after that I did continue to do more and more. But in 2012, I got a break in Hope Gardens where a course was offered, and I took advantage of that, and I got a certificate from Hart.
Are you an artist as well, sir?
Yes, I do. Yes, I'm an artist. I do my own drawings and paintings. I also do embroidery, and I do macrame. My mom taught me that.
What you say? What you're a man of many talents, Mr. Creary. So we call you a young professor. Why is that?
Because of my knowledge of getting information and disseminating the information in a proper way to people for them to understand that. Just as when I do a tour, I don't call my tours, I call it an experience, because I give a tour where I actually get you into what I'm doing and let you feel what I'm talking about.
Well, I want a taste, but before we get there, tell me a little bit about the trip to China.
Whoa, China. That started out when I gave a tour to a delegation led by Her Excellency Lady Allen and the Chinese ambassador, His Excellency Tianqi. And I gave them a tour around the gardens, and just about the end of the tour, I was told that I was going to go to China.
Really?
Because they were so impressed with the tour.
Wow.
And then I went to China, and that was awesome. I went in the Forbidden City. The Forbidden City is built on 180 acres of land, and there's 980 buildings in there, comprising 8,704 rooms.
No man, Sir Chris. No man, you know, knowledge, this is where you went.
Yes, that's the Forbidden City. Yes, that's the Forbidden City. And that's a pagoda.
And you visited the Great Wall as well?
Yes, I visited the Great Wall of China. And the Great Wall of China, I tell you, I cried, I laughed, I rolled, I prayed on top of that wall. It was something else.
Why did you cry?
I mean, just joy to be there, because you don't get up every day going
This is true.
The Great Wall of China. It was really nice.
You're appreciative of what you were experiencing.
Yes.
What did that allow you to bring back to your work that you currently do?
There's a lot of information that I brought back with me, where I can now give people more information about the structures that are here in Jamaica here, because the Imperial Garden is a replica of the Temple of Heaven, which is built on the outskirts of the Forbidden City. And inside there, it's a circular mound, and the circular mound, it's a prior altar for rain. And it was built in 1509 by the Ming Dynasty. So there's a lot of knowledge that I have disseminating to the students who come to the
Do you pray on that altar a lot for us, sir?
For rain?
No, yes, I'm not even joking, because we need it. But it was good for you to have gotten the authentic experience.
Yes.
Now you work in the Chinese gardens at the Hope Garden.
Yes.
How many tours would you say you do per day? And who is the audience that really?
Students.
Usually
Okay. Students. And I mean students from Michael, students from the high schools like Arden and other schools that comes in, just about any schools that comes in, primary schools, prep schools.
And how long is each tour?
The tour can take up to an hour and 20 minutes, because the tour does not tell you all about China. It does tell you about the history of the garden, and also where it's coming from, where it started out, how this experimental site became a botanic garden, and this botanic garden has so many extraordinary trees in there. They're like the sausage tree. The sausage tree is West
The
African.
sausage tree?
Yes, the
There's
sausage.
a tree that bears sausage up there?
Yes, there's a tree.
No,
that
there
bears
isn't. Tell me about the sausage tree.
The sausage tree bears fruits that's hung down like a sausage.
Oh,
And
what?
that fruit they can get up to 2 feet long. And they can weigh anywhere between 15 to up to 25 pounds.
It's like a really, really big stinking toe.
Yeah.
What's the texture of it? Is it soft or is it hard?
No,
on
it's
the
hard. It's like
Harder.
cassava.
Oh.
When you cut it open, it looks like cassava or yellow yam.
Okay. Wow.
And then there's a cannonball tree,
Okay. Which is?
which is a fruit, a round fruit, big. Cannonball can take up to 18 months to ripe and can weigh up to 15 pounds.
And what does that taste like?
I've never tasted it because of the smell.
Oh.
Yeah, it has a terrible stench.
Yeah. So no, thank you.
No, thank
Yeah,
you for
okay.
that one. So,
Okay.
but it can be fermented into a wine, and well, the fruit itself, can cure malaria. Yes.
No, Sir Chris. No, man. We have to go sit down another time and have a long discussion. But for those who haven't been, because a lot of us drive up to Hope Gardens and drive past the gardens.
Yes.
We need to come in and experience it.
it.
Yeah, we'll see it, Claire. Tell me a little bit about the gardens itself. Now, I'm going to give you a minute to show me your skills. Chinese gardens and Hope Gardens. Why do I need to come and see it?
Because I offer an experience like no other. There's the Yingbi wall, and an ancient gate that goes way back to about the 11th century BC, where they use these walls as gates to protect the privacy of what is behind it. And there's a Lingbi stone that weighs 2 3/4 tons, and this stone was
What?
found in a river in Lingbi County in Anhui Province, China.
Wow.
And it is there in the
They
gardens.
brought it here.
Yes, it is.
Okay, one other outstanding feature that we need to see when we come to the gardens.
The Moon Gate.
What's the moon gate?
The Moon Gate is a circular gate inside of a wall. And the Moon Gate is the embodiment of the philosophy of Feng Shui, which is the art of positioning.
Shui.
And going through this gate, it's all about the continuous flow, happiness, and prosperity.
I love that. And I want to come and see your tour because you speak of it so confidently. It's clear you love it. You
Yes,
love it.
I do.
Yeah, it's clear. Guys, go, when you go to Hope Gardens next, visit the Chinese gardens, ask for Mr. Query, so he can literally bring this stuff alive. When you hear him talk about it, it's obvious that he loves it and is passionate about what he does. Thank you for coming and sharing with us this morning.
Thank you very much for having
Appreciate
me.
having you here, young professor, tour guide extraordinaire Christopher Query, and we have more on Smile after the news in 5. Thank you, Sir Chris. Appreciate it.